That's just undoubtedly one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. When he attacks you, bees come out to hit you, so does he have something to do with bees? Anyway, he's a pretty easy boss. 3 hits, and he's down. The second part is a screen scroller, and it's a pain in the butt. That's all I want to say about it. The third part is a fortress. People try to hit you with plant pots, kind of like Tom and Jerry the movie. You also have to deal with fireballs and so on, but there are no bosses at the end. You just go through the door, and that's it. Level 3 is a snow level. Now here's an annoying part. Once the level begins, this large snowball lands on you. When this happens, your controls go wonky. What I mean is, if you press the left button, the character moves to the right. Pressing right, the character moves to the left. After a while, you can get used to it, but if either you're a beginner, or you've not played the game in years, it's annoying and positively unfair. Right, I've just fallen down a hole, and where do I go? I can't go right because it's just a drop that leads to certain death, and I can't go left because it's blocked by unbreakable ice. So what do I do? Whoa! What? Okay, I'm flying through the air, and I'm at the exit. Cool. Later we have this pretty simple ice stage, and then we have another Roman fortress to infiltrate. At the end of this stage, we have to fight the Cyclops Man-Thing again. This time, he has those darn snowballs to attack you. He's a bit more of a challenge than last time we fought him, but he's not too difficult to deal with. Now this is level 4. For this level, you must travel through a kind of marsh to reach the next Roman fortress. The music for this level is just great. It's a fun level. Not only do you have a large collection of new enemies, you also have these awesome looking crocodiles. Yeah, look at him. Nasty. Now this is a funny thing. See this large stone wall? I'm supposed to break these blocks with a magic potion, but I'm in kind of a hurry, so I'm just going up, over and gone. Next is the exterior of the Roman fortress. The only thing to comment on here is the cannons. Watch me fly! Yippee! Now after that we have the interior of the Roman fortress. Now this level is... oh no. It's one of those levels where you have to know where you're going, otherwise you're going to die. Yeah. You know what it is. It's a maze! Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm calm. I'm perfectly calm. Just fine. I'm going to take a deep breath. And I'm going to complete this maze. Here we go. Here we go. So you avoid the Romans attacking you with something, and then you have to use potion to break the wall. Oh crap, I've fallen in the what the... oh, that sucks. The plant can kill you instantly. Okay, I could be here forever, so I'm just gonna skip things a bit because this part's just annoying. I mean, the first part of this level was great, but the Roman fortress is just crap. Let's move on. Level 5 has Asterix and Obelix take a wrong turn and ending up in Greece. There isn't anything here that hasn't already been mentioned, so we'll cut immediately to level 6. This level is set in the sea. Asterix and Obelix are trying to reach the ship, and you have to carefully make your way through these glowing spike balls. The weird thing about this level is the octopus. You get sucked into an octopus, and there is a level inside the octopus. Kind of like Ocarina of Time, where there's a dungeon inside a fish. But that's not all. At the end of this level, there is a door which leads to the back of the octopus's head. The octopus has a door on the back of his head. That is simply hilarious. Part 2 is boarding a ship. You have to climb onto ropes and sail across the deck, and then in the ship's interior, you have to use the I don't know potion to walk across the rushing water. It's straightforward stuff, but part 3 is just insane. It starts off with fire quickly flooding the ship. You have to make the long journey to the top, avoiding the flames like the plague, and then later you have this terrible ledge operation thing. This ledge goes up and down, and you have to move it through the stage without touching the spikes. You can't go back, you can only slow it down. And if you hit the spikes just once, you immediately fall off, and it's pretty much impossible trying to get back onto the platform. It's so annoying. Struth! I'm serious, I've never lost so many lives in one place. Oh, by the way, you have to get a key as well. I mean, like it isn't hard enough already! Level 7 is in Egypt. This is a tough level, but let me tell you, nothing is tougher than the monotonous ledge operation crap. My only complaint comes in part 2. At the end of the stage, there are 2 doors. The second is the exit, which of course requires a key. But if you don't have a key, you have to go through the first door, which takes you back to the beginning of the stage. And that is just annoying because it's a really, really long level. Finally, Asterix and Obelix arrive in Rome. This is the final stage of the game.
Now we must fight with all of Julius Caesar's greatest gladiators. Fight it to the death with lions and... What? A chariot race? I went through all this trouble to engage in final confrontation with Julius Caesar. And all I get is a chariot race? What a rip-off!
Sadly, yes, this is it. This is the final stage of the game. And it's not technically a race either. All you have to do is travel through the level without getting hit. The level is so easy, you can do it without losing a single life. At the end, we see a cutscene with Obelix running into the side of the Colosseum. Of course, this causes the Colosseum to collapse. You see the Colosseum nowadays? Well, that's because of Obelix, that is. And that's that. Asterix, Obelix and Getafix return to Gaul, and our heroes celebrate a banquet in traditional Asterix style.
This is by far the best ending to any game I've played so far. The music for the credits is great, and the developers actually credit the player at the end. That is just awesome. So, in the end, in spite of its petty flaws, Asterix for the Sega Master System is a great game. And now I'm so glad that I finally got it out of the way, because next time I'm going to talk about something very near and dear to me. See you then.